If you are anything like me and are just thinking, wow, it's kind of just, Friday. You got a home here. Welcome to the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of a state, nation, and world that we live in. Weird that is not FAFO Friday, but again, we are in YouTube jail. So there was actually a video that I wanted to play that is on several sites that I couldn't, because I thought, you know what? Why screw with it? Why mess with it? Yeah, so we're going to have to figure out what to do with Fridays, but we're going to have a good time nonetheless. So here's the deal. We have now 2 weeks left to talk about the roadless rule, to call our congressmen and women and senators and say, we are not about this. What's up, Eddie? We are not all about this at all. Keep the roadless rule, or you will suffer the political consequences. And I'm not see, damn it. Kind of a world do we live in where I think I have to backtrack what I just said. Keep the roadless rule, or you will suffer the political consequences, now has a whole new meaning. Damn. Okay. You will be, trust me, you will be, let's see here, primary. How about that? Okay. Karen did. Karen screwed up. It's right, Eddie. Karen absolutely 100% screwed up our fun. And so if you don't know, I played a 10-second video a hot minute ago, like weeks ago. And this woman that filmed it her name is Karen. Her name is literally Karen. She reported us to YouTube, and we got screwed over. So, and her name's Karen. I just think that is so funny. I would love to post her email address, but I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. Just whatever. Okay. You feel. I hope you feel good about yourself and all your 2,000 followers, and you think this is your career. You're a travel person. You were mean to your kid. You set up your kid to stand right by where a wave would hit him and knock him down. That's on you. Actually, I think that's funny parenting. I think it's good parenting. But she took that as a slight. So, oh well. Yeah. Karens. What are you gonna do? Classic Karen. But we do have some fun. We do have some fun. We're going to talk about a giant boot maker that was just, and by boot maker, I mean alligator, crocodile. Once again, you see one after a while, you see one later. That's how you tell the difference. But a record breaker was pulled out. This is kind of cool. We'll talk about that as well. But let's talk about poaching. Just a little bit, shall we? It is the P word here on the Go Show. Poaching is absolutely awful. It is the worst thing you could possibly do. And I'm not talking about accidental poaching, because legally, if you shoot something 2 minutes past shooting light, guess what? You're a poacher. If you take a white wing in the second half of dove season, you are technically, by definition, poaching. If you take where just over the unit line, so you got a 6B tag, and you just cross the border, you set 1 foot in the off the border of 6B, and you take an animal, that is poaching. I'm not talking about that poaching. I'm talking about the stupid mangy poachers that do this regularly, that kill animals for a sport, leaving for dead, out of season, that whole nine, without tags. That's what I'm talking about. These pieces of garbage that I call them slappies, and that's too nice of a term, I think, to call a poacher slappy. What about this? This is an interesting story, because there are notable names in the outdoor world. And when I say notable names, I'm not talking about they're better than any of us. They just have a TV show or a syndicated radio show or a successful podcast. The people that I hate the word influencers, but these are people that kind of move and shake in the biz, are rallying around this guy. I'm not. I'm sorry. You know me. I'm a straight line conservative libertarian. You understand my stances on most things, especially when it comes to poaching. Benefit of the doubt ain't going on here. And again, ignorance is no defense. Ignorance of the law is not a defense. I almost brought that up at dinner last night. It was a fabulous dinner with Queen being her parents. Almost brought that up because her father's an attorney, a very successful attorney. And by successful, I mean he's studied human being and good at his craft. And we're talking about AI. And he was talking about a case that he was working on where he used AI to define a very ambiguous term that's set in the regulations for what these people were doing. This is a very ambiguous term. He used AI to go in to dig into what to basically eliminate the ambiguity. But my first question was, can I just say, yeah, it said this, a very ambiguous word. I interpret it as this. I didn't commit a crime. Ignorance of the law is not a defense. Okay? So you give the benefit of the doubt, like, oh, this guy was hunting in a different spot. This guy was hunting in a different state, didn't really understand it. No, you go hunting in a different state. You need the regs. You need to read the regs. You need to understand what you can and cannot do. Every state has different regulations. Even the Western Association of Wildlife Agencies, WAFWA, Fish and Wildlife Agencies, WAFWA, they're a collection of states that have different regulations. They all have different regulations because they're all dealing with their own stuff. They're all dealing with their own their own ecosystems, their own populations, their own native and invasive species. They're all dealing with their own stuff, so they have to have different regulations. If I go hunt in Colorado, damn it, I need to know the regulations. I can't say, well, that's the way we do it in Arizona. It's not a defense. But let's get into the influencers that rely on success in hunting, big take, like a giant, 7x7 elk, 400-inch elk, that kind of thing, big Boone and Crockett bucks, that kind of deal. That's their success. Their success. That success in the field gives them monetary success online and in the media world. What happens when you're like kind of going overs? This guy's a big public land hunter, so this is not easy. And understand this, that even the Cam Haynes, all these guys that just were just so successful. These guys are all on private land, being guided. It's like it's reality TV. Reality TV is not. There's barely anything real about reality TV. But what happens when you start getting skunked and you're like, I need video, I need content, I have to, or I'm going to lose my sponsors. Might push you to tiptoe over the regulations. Might even make you under the cloak of darkness, go full on poach, and then make it your what's up, Rhonda? Good to see you. Been going full on poach, but I have the content I need. Hopefully, no one's going to catch on. Let's get to the story here. The story is wrong one. All right. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. After influencer Ryan Lampers was charged with a slew of wildlife violations, industry experts and leaders are finally speaking out. Okay. Hunting influencer was made his reputation hunting big game on public land out west is now facing a slew of charges in a series of alleged wildlife violations in Idaho in December 2024. The criminal complaint against Ryan Lampers filed on August 29th. It contains 2 felonies and 4 misdemeanor charges related to a trophy mule deer buck taken out of season and without a tag. It continues. A mountain lion taken unlawfully, and a gray wolf that he allegedly killed and then lied about for profit. The follow from these charges entered into judicial record on September 2nd was swift. Social media pages for Lampert, known as the Saint Healthy Hunter, were quickly taken down, and his sponsor, Go Hunt, had reportedly pulled all of his content from their platforms on September 4th. Dude, that was last week, yo. Like, this happened fast, and rightfully so. Again, you have the perception and you have the sponsors because you have the perception of being an ethical, honest hunter and a successful hunter. And if you are going to put yourself on media, your face on media, you are going to be seen as a role model, whether you like it or not. You're going to be. So that's why they have sponsors that say, look, this guy's on the up and up. This guy's not going to screw us over. I've seen his hunts. And if he was a public land Western hunter, I'm sure he's had more failures than successes. And by the way, that makes him relatable. I would watch that show. I would watch the show, a guy getting skunked in Arizona all day long. I seriously would. I should make my own show. Getting skunked in Arizona. That's what we call skunked Southwest. Because that's relatable. That's somebody I can that I have a connection with. And for those of you that are still a little upset about or mourning or however you're dealing with the loss that a certain portion of our country is dealing with 2 days ago, that's why. That's why there's a connection between a media personality and the viewers or listeners. There's a connection. There's a friendship. There is a trust. And when that person goes away, in that case, murdered, or if that person betrays the trust, like in this case, poaching, sponsors pull right away. Sponsors will pull right away, be done with it, and done with this guy. And I don't blame them at all. Even if he's found not guilty, I do not blame. The perception, you all know this, perception is reality. And if your perception truly is reality, the reality is this bonehead got a taste of the success, freaked out because he thought not taking large animals for video, for content, was going to ruin his career and he's going to lose sponsors. He stepped over the legal line and he started poaching. A buck, a mountain lion, and a gray wolf. Can you hunt gray wolves? I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't. I'd ask Siri right now, but Siri, are you guys having this? Any iPhone users? And I know some of you aren't iPhone users. It's okay. You don't. It's like your badge of honor. If your iPhone users, have you guys seen this? If you ask Siri something that says I have to use Chat GPT for that, what in the hell? That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. You are supposed to be Chat GPT. You're supposed to be the smartest woman in the world. Siri, why do you not know this and you got to cheat and use Chat GPT? The hell? I'm not going to get mad at my kid for using Chat GPT on assignments anymore because Siri's even cheating. But I'd ask, but you could hunt gray wolves. Someone could look that up for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. Can you hunt gray wolves? I did not know this. Yeah, seriously. My Siri's just, I don't even know what you're doing. And I have all that new Apple, what do you call it? Their AI, Apple intelligence, my ass. The Apple lack of intelligence, Apple stupidity. I'm asking questions and they're pulling up Dodger scores. I'm like, that's not what I asked you. I literally asked you about a white rhino. What in the hell? Yeah. And that's the guy. She's giving up. She's like, I got to use ChatGPT now. I just got to use ChatGPT. Screw it. And basically, that's what it should say on that prompt. I need to use ChatGPT or Open ChatGPT to help you with this. I've given up like everyone else. That's exact. Siri has given up just like everyone else. I'd rather follow someone who said they've been out but didn't get a trophy. It's okay. And seriously, Grizz, I'm with you on that 100%. I almost put it up, but it's already up on the screen. This is, what do you mean you finally get to eat today, Rhonda? We ain't talking about that. But anyway, so I would rather see somebody get a spike. Like it's the last day and you're like, dude, I've been watching this spike. And what a spike is, you see these deer with these big racks. Some just have a spike and they're legal. So I would rather them take a spike, be like, this is the last day of the hunt, man. I'm filling the freezer. I'm like, all the kind of respect for you. Yeah. Yeah, Rhonda, can you help us out with that? Why were you allowed to eat today? We got to figure this out. Lynn said the same thing yesterday. When I saw the two of you post the same thing, I thought, am I getting bots? Let's see here. Alfred said, lived in Texas. Have fun with pig hunting, no tag limit. Oh, yeah, dude. There's going to come a time, I believe, within the next 5 years, if it hasn't happened already, where feral hogs will outnumber cattle in the state of Texas. Yeah. And look, Grizz, I understand that honest, ethical hunting, I get it. But I'll go up to Blue, if I don't have a tag, if I can't get a tag, and I'm not filling my freezer with anything, I'll go to Blue Rooster and cap a bison or a Watusi, and that's high fence. That's grocery shopping with firearms or bows. I have no problem with that. It's legal. I'm good with that. I'm a fan of all legal take of animal, period. Some I'll do, some I won't. But I have no problem with high fence. Oh, okay. Was busy at work today. Didn't get a chance to sit down and eat. Got it. Okay, well, enjoy your lunch. I just had a steak and eggs. We're coming on there. Hell yeah. Dude, I'm telling you guys, Safeway, you guys go to Safeway, they've got the coolest like clearance meat section. Like it's the low price and there's like 30% off of that. Chef's kiss. Yeah. They had a big fat T-bone for like $5. But it's honest. And I get that, Chris. That's why there's a campaign right now from your Arizona Game and Fish Department going on that says, I am fair chase. I'm Mike Russell, and I am Fair Chase. Because they're all about fair chase. Okay, fine. And look, I'm all about fair chase too. Look, this ABCs of me, y'all. I will never BS you. I will never act like I'm somebody I'm not. I mean, I'll come on air and be like happy and bubbly when I'm totally bummed out. I will, okay, but I'm not gonna hide things from you. Fair chase is fine in the Midwest. Fair chase is cool in the northern states. Fair chase is easy. Fair chase is simple. Fair chase is basically equating to skunked here in Arizona. Fair chase is not easy, y'all. It isn't. In the state of Arizona, hunting fair chase inside of dove, I'd say bird hunting is really the most, plentiful thing you could do out here. Yeah. Yeah. Do you have castle? Son of a. I'm gonna make a casserole. I can't wait. This is what I was actually in the little meat section of Safeway, and I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? Because I saw a big chuck roast, and I was like, oh, I can't wait for winter. I love winter food. I love stews. I love lasagnas. I love thick, happy, hearty food. That's why I get to be a fat guy. Mm-hmm. But I'm not, because I went to the gym again today, 2 days in a row, 3 days this week, because Queen Bee says I'm fat. So I'm not down with that, said Sir Mix-a-Lot. Is a minigun acceptable use in hunting? Depending the minigun. Well, I'm neither going to confirm nor deny. Check your state regulations. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. I have a short barrel shotgun. I don't have it. A friend of mine actually brought it hunting. He brought it dove hunting. And I'm like, dude, I don't even think that's legal. He goes, yeah, that's fine. It's my defense shotgun. I'm like, okay, but you're out hunting with it. He's like, I'm hunting with it. Yeah. Kid knocked down 11 birds that day. I was like, whoa. Don't break into Cooper's house, all right? Yeah, not fat, just husky. I'm big boned. Damn it, I'm big boned. Oh, look, that's a new little look. Look at that. Oh, it's a new look on the little thingamajiggers. Look at that. Oh, look, you got your pictures up there and everything. Look at Rhonda. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, Michael, you just get in them. Yeah, Grizz, you get the same thing. Oh, there you all right. You got your logos up there. That's kind of fun. All right, I like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fluffy. That's right. We're Fluffy. What size do you wear? Extra husky. Yeah. Can I get that you get that in a medium? This is a little tight. Jeez. I'm actually going shopping with Queen Bee later. Here's something I didn't know. Y'all know this. That it's been a month since I've just had any drop alcohol. You guys understand? My body just literally decided it did not want to, nor would it ever tolerate alcohol. So my body literally said, "Okay, I'm just going to black you out the second you start drinking." So yeah, I've stopped. So it's been an easy month. It hasn't been bad at all. And you guys understand, I wasn't a face in the gutter alcoholic. My body just said, I'm not doing this anymore. And I said, okay, then we're not going to do that anymore, because I don't want to die. I don't want anyone around me to die. I don't want my kids to die. God, don't want my kids to be without a dad. So I'm like, yes, this is something. What I found out, y'all, there's a bunch of alternatives. Like I'm going shopping today, but when I said shopping, that's what I was talking to Queen Bee about. I wanted to go to Total Wine. I want to go to Total Wine to get my get these non-alcoholics that are like these tequilas and these whiskeys, and make myself an old fashioned, that kind of stuff. Hell yeah! I got to tell you this, and Grizz, you probably come with me on this one, buddy, because I don't drink soda. I don't know if you do, Grizz, but I'm telling you, I'm. It is absolutely awful drinking nothing but water, coffee, and iced tea. It's terrible. It gets, in 1 month, it has gotten so boring. I'm like, really? I'm do it ritualistically now. And on like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock after the shows, I pour a pure leaf iced tea into a big Canyon cup. And I just sip on that for the afternoon. Yeah. I'm going to come back with Capri. No, dude, no. She might come back with Caprice. This is not me. Not me, though. No. Yeah, super manly. That's what excuse me. Where's the super manly section? I see you have boys over here. You have men's over here. Can you tell me where super manly section is? If she's got a super manly man, she'd be like, right this way, sir. We know where to go. Yes. Fantastic. I I use A&W sugar-free like Crystal Light. Oh, okay, yeah. All right. Tried a few NA beers. There many more IPAs and NA. Yes. Haven't tried the NA liquor. I haven't either. I want to try it. I don't even know what bitters is, but Slavo's like, dude, bitters. Like soda water and bitters. Just go. It'll be fine. I'm like, okay. I didn't even like cocktails when I was drinking. Like, seriously, I was addicted to IPAs. Literally addicted to IPAs. And then my body said, you ain't doing that. No mo. And again, I've drank enough for 5 lifetimes, so I'm good. But the NA beers are fantastic. I actually had one the other day. The Sierra Nevada is good. They call it Trail Pass. This one right here. This one. Yeah. Solid. Yeah, the Trail Pass is fantastic. Sierra Nevada did a really good job on it. So yeah. Bitters are used for old fashions. I wish I had that scene, but again, I'm in YouTube jail. Old fashioned. They I think it was a Mad World with Mickey Rooney and the guy, whatever the actor is that played Thurston Howell from Gilligan's Island. He's flying the plane. He's like, make me an old fashioned. He's like, you're flying the plane. He's like, make me an old fashioned. It's like, I don't know how. How can you screw up an old fashioned? It's a fantastic scene. Good Lord. Corona NA. Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, we're fine. I just don't, it's basically, especially IPAs, like drinking a loaf of bread. But yeah, so I'm going to steer away from those. And I'm going to try these little mocktail deals and see what it's all about. Yeah. Just sort of variety, for the love of God. Becky was like, I'm sorry, Queen Bee was like, are you craving an alcohol? I'm like, no, I'm craving variety, for the love of God. And that was the great part about being drinking IPAs and drinking beers, because there was so much variety. It was different every day. And I could be like, oh, I'm in the mood for a sweeter IPA. I'm in the mood for a more West Coast, a little more hoppy IPA. I'm like, I could switch it up. Now I'm just like, do I drink water, coffee, or iced tea? Yeah. Am I wearing an ankle monitor? No, bro, no, dude. It was a 3-strike thing. I don't know. If you guys want to know what happened, here's the deal. I started drinking IPAs months ago. Well, I started drinking years and years ago. But months ago, I started understanding that I was like getting stuffy every time I drink an IPA. I was like, ooh. And I was like, okay, I've developed an allergy to hops. Okay. There's Claritin for that. So we're good. Right? You have to check in with Queen Bee twice a day. No. And when I did that, by the way, when I went off the sauce and I realized after all this happened, my sister, Slavo, and Queen Bee were all treating me like I was a Make-A-Wish kid, for the love of God. I was like, guys, I'm fine. I have quit tobacco. I have quit, I've quit dip. I've quit cigarette smoking. I've quit sodas. I've quit sugar. Like, I have gone cold turkey on the whole lot. I'm good. It's my superpower. I got this. Treat me straight up like a Make-A-Wish kid anyway. So I had an allergy to it. Then months later, my body would sweat. I'd like being in a restaurant drinking a beer, or a bar and drinking a beer. I'd have to go to the bathroom and towel myself off. But I was like, I'll be all right. I'll be okay. Go to the bathroom and towel myself off. Be all right. Not gonna listen to this. Nope. Not gonna do it. And then it came to the point where in Brendan will come with me on this one, I think, because him and I drink the same stuff. Basically the equivalent, what I was drinking, the little 12-ounce cans, and I was at a party and I drank basically the equivalent of 4 tall boys, which to me, okay, I'll be buzzed at that point. That's it. To me, that's nothing. I could kill 2 4-packs in a day. Easy. Blackout. Completely. I thought somebody roofied me. Blacked out. I have no idea what happened. Like Queen Bee talks about what happened afterwards. I have no idea. No memory of it. Okay. Fast forward a few weeks. Same thing happened. Don't remember anything. A few days after that, because I didn't listen, apparently, to my own body, same thing happened. Had 3 beers and I was done. Toast. Absolute toast. I remember leaving the spot and going, okay, I'll probably grab a couple more for home, like casually. Like, yeah, no, of course. Don't remember anything after that. Yeah. So that was a month ago. And so there we go. Yeah, so that's what happened. How the hell did we get here? We're talking about poaching, for the love of God. How did we get here? Yes. Yeah, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, and Alfred, yeah, you say won't believe the things that I quit, and now I wonder if my body accepted it, and it's killing me to be without it. Yeah, I don't know. I know either way. I just know I sleep a hell of a lot better. Good Lord, I sleep like a rock. Anyone who says you sleep like a baby's never had kids. So the number is 3. Amen, Michael. And by the way, I have a 3 tattoo. Like 3 is my favorite number. 3 is everything to me. 3 is it. I love 3, the number 3. So I guess, yeah, that's it. You hit the line. You're like, woohoo. And enough. Through his neighborhood after. Yes, probably. Wouldn't remember anything. I'd have to go back to the tape after that, Truman. If you didn't catch it, it said Mike Russell found streaming through his neighborhood after a run-in with several beers. Oh my gosh. Oh, so yeah. I mean, that's what went down. So I just said, okay, I'm done. Okay, that's fine. Again, I've drank enough for 5 lifetimes. I'm fine. I'm good with not having it. Yeah. All right, glad you're here, Lynn. Thanks for being here. Yes, that's the answer to everything. Not the answer. Yeah, I hear that. But I got to tell you, it's good, and it's that's what went down. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a quick story. The statute of limitations is over on this one, I think. This was not 1, not 2, but 3, maybe 4. This was 5 opening days ago. Okay, when I say opening days, I'm talking about dove season. So let me tell you this story. Opening day dove season, me, Tequila Jim out there, a couple of buddies. It's a little crazy out there. We're probably we all just crushed dove that day. And then we get to the trucks, and then we put the firearms away, and then we open the coolers. That's the way it is. A couple of beers, we think, hey, who wants to go to the Filiberto's Sports Bar? You heard that correctly. I did not stutter. Filiberto's Sports Bar. It's just proof that God loves us. Filiberto's Sports Bar. Let's go there. So we're on our way. I said in Buckeye. So we're on our way, and I think they changed it to, I think it's Filiberto's, same building, but now there's a sports bar there instead of it being the Filiberto Sports Bar. Because let me tell you something, an IPA and carne asada nachos is exactly what carne asada fries. It's exactly what you need. Anyway, the next day, I was talking to Tequila Jim, and I was feeling too. Next day, I was talking to Tequila Jim, and I said, we probably shouldn't have driven home then. He goes, dude, we shouldn't have stood in the parking lot that day. It was bad. Terrible. So the next season, fast forward to the next opening day, right? Next opening day, I am I'm hanging out with the guys. I make the joke. Like, hey guys, want to hit the Filiberto Sports Bar again? Like, ha, no way. I forget who it was. I think it might have been Tony that said, I can't believe you did a 4-hour radio show that day. I thought they were jacking with me. Like, what are you talking about? I had the day off. There's no way I did it. No way. Yeah, you got called in. Somebody was sick or something like that, and you went in. I'm like, shut up. No, I didn't. I went to Facebook, and there was a picture of me and that co-host. Very entertaining, that co-host. And I'm in full camo. Don't remember. That should have been it, by the way, years ago. That should have been, okay, dude, that was dumb. Okay, you're done, kid. But now it took 3 strikes this year for me to go, yeah, I'm not going to do it anymore. So that is that's the story, and they're sticking to it. Oh, well, in rural Minnesota, Rhonda, there's nothing else to do. Literally, nothing else to do. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate that. Yeah. That's me and him. Very entertaining. Oh, the stories I have. They don't even contain alcohol, too. And by the way, alcohol is so prevalent in the media world that my favorite producer in the world, she said, I'm not going to throw her on the bus, but my favorite producer in the world, she does TV, does radio, she does it all. She's amazing. She said, if you cannot do your job drunk, you're not qualified to do your job. I celebrated that crap. Let me tell you that. Oh my gosh, Rob and I'd go before a show. and not drink at all. Not drink one little bit. Sometimes we would actually record a couple of the brewmances before a show and pull it off. Also, very prevalent in education. Yeah. No, Mike, anything. I don't even know what that means, Lynn. What do you say, dude? It's like a Birdo. Oh, Birdo. Oh, hell no. Oh, talking sacrilegious, Lynn. Lynn, you're breaking my heart. Everything that ends in Bertos is badass. Oh, man. Filibertos, Gilibertos, Gilibertos, Hilibertos, Bilibertos, whatever it is. Hell yeah, let's go. Tacos, baby. Danish cheese burritos. Let's roll. Woo! Oh, Brennan, you have no idea, brother. You have no idea. Yeah. Let's see. Didn't Pat Sajak say that he did Wheel of Fortune and drunk throughout it? Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Pat Sajak, fantastic. Do you ever see, and apparently Ryan Seacrest again, because Ryan Seacrest, I'm pretty sure the FBI should look into Ryan Seacrest. I think he's a mass murderer. Because every prominent media person that just has great success in life their life ends and Ryan Seacrest becomes their replacement. I'm just saying. Somebody should look into this dude. The Vanna White, if you've seen it, Vanna White didn't even flip the things anymore. She just touches them. Please. And she's raking too. She's making like 7-8 mil a year. And they only work like 2 months a year because they do like 5 shows in a day. So yeah, that's it. Fantastic. It all does make sense. Yeah, Rally Bertos. It should be Rally Bertos. Hell yeah, let's go. Any guy could be Michael Bertos. Michael Bertos coming soon to a neighborhood near you. The 27th. Anyone want to come along? You got a Legion off-road event. What's that? Who that? They say. Anyway. So yeah, that's it. That's my and by the way, I have hunting stories that just I shouldn't. By the grace of God go I. Period. But those days are behind me. And Tequila Jim has a great Bertos. Oh hell yeah, Grizz, that's it, buddy. That's gonna be a big one right there. That's gonna be a moneymaker. Bertos. Yes. All right, Eddie, that's cool, buddy. Appreciate you. But the oh, Jeeping, got it, Albert. Holy mackerel, dude. Yeah, the Bertos would work. It'd totally work. Apparently, the Filibertos family, they all split out. So all of the Gilibertos, like it's all the same stuff. It's the family that apparently there was a big fight. And this is how I understand the story. I could be wrong. There was a big family kerfuffle, and they all just spewed out. Can we have this conversation about this influencer poaching? Can we do that? Russell Bertos, I'm down with that. Russell Lobertos. I like it. Can we do that? Can we do it on a Monday? Because I want to keep it around. I want to show you guys this gator too. That's absolutely fantastic. Oh, let me just show this because it's not really a story. Before we go, let me show you guys this. Here we go. Look at this bad boy. Holy cow! They said it might be a state record. It's in Georgia. Look at this. Look how many dudes this is. Sheesh. That's a bootmaker right there, y'all. That is a bootmaker. There is, I think we covered it too. There is a outfit out of Texas that you can go harvest a crocodile, and they will make boots out of your crocodile. Several. Yes. Sign me up. Queen Bertos. All right. Because we'll smash. We'll smash them, Filibertos. We really will. Queen Bee and I will crush that. Like we had an event. Because I MC these events, and when I MC all these events for game and fish and wildlife for tomorrow, they'll put us up in a hotel room at the venue that they're having it at. And so, man, we were like 1, 2 in the morning. We're like, Uber Eats, let's go. And we have been known to knock out some chili relleno. Don't, Grizz. I know I didn't make a good chili relleno casserole. I know, preemptive. That's a dozen boots. I'm easy a dozen boots. It's boots for all of us. All right, kids, let's get the heck up out of here. Have a wonderful weekend. The weather's changing. It's fantastic. So excited about it, and I'll be overseeding my yard. That's we maybe go paddleboarding, but I think my big outdoor event this weekend is overseeding the backyard. Yes. Yeah, the fun of being in Arizona. You're the greatest. We'll see you on Monday right here on The Go Show. Celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of the state, nation, and world that we live in. Have a wonderful weekend. Y'all be safe.